Hey guys, Uriah Kiser, publisher of Potomac Local News. I just wanted to take a second and thank everyone who came out to the Committee of 100, Prince William Committee of 100, earlier this month at the Manassas Museum, where we had a great discussion about the future of local news. So I was able to speak and share some of my insight and background. I've been publishing Potomac Local for 15 years, starting in June, and that's a milestone that I am very proud of, and could not have done it without you, our supporters, our members, our readers, those who trust us to bring you the news. And what a news cycle it has been over the past 15 years in a very diverse, growing community here in Northern Virginia, from Manassas, Woodbridge, and Fredericksburg. And so it has been my pleasure. But also at the event was Bruce Potter at InsideNoVa, who talked about the importance of local newspapers and how it is important to support local news organizations who go to public meetings, who are in the community, reporting on things that happen. So many people, he made a great point. So many people who rely on social media to get their information, and businesses who rely on who pay social media to share their message, to get out their message. He reminded us that social media is not in the community. They're not sending reporters out to public meetings and events and covering, little league teams and local sports and community government meetings and nonprofits and what have you. So he really hit home the importance of supporting local media, local news organizations, and whether it be a newspaper like InsideNoVa or a Potomac Local, an online only news organization. We also heard from Stephen Kent, who is a commentator who lives in the city of Manassas. He has been on all the major news networks, from Fox News to Al Jazeera to CNN, and he is he's a writer. He talked about the sort of the behind the scenes, the business of media, and how it's changing. And we also heard from the publisher of the Prince William Times and the Fauquier Times, who again talked about the importance of having reader support from the base, because they are an interesting model. They are a nonprofit. They are a reader-supported nonprofit, and they're having a great success over there, catering to exactly what their readers are asking for, and in turn, they ask for support from the readership base to put out a weekly newspaper in Prince William County. I'm not sure if Fauquier, I think Fauquier County may be a weekly newspaper as well. So again, it's great to have these conversations. Thank you to Mr. Alborn, who put this all together. And he did recall the last time we talked about the future of local news back in 2012. That was shortly after the closure of the News and Messenger, which, for those of you who have been around long enough, remember that the Potomac News was the newspaper for the Woodbridge area in eastern Prince William County, and the Manassas Journal Messenger was the newspaper for Manassas in generally western Prince William County. Those two newspapers were around for a combined 150 or so years, and they merged into the Media General bought them as a large the company at the time, Media General, purchased those two newspapers in 2000, brought operations kind of under one roof, and about 10 years later they changed the name. They merged the name, News and Messenger, and I was actually working there at the time the name merge happened. And slowly but surely they started taking the newspaper apart. We started having layoffs in the newsroom. They removed the press from Woodbridge. It was awesome. It used to be awesome to be in that room when they printed the newspaper, especially around Thanksgiving time, when you had all those sale papers and inserts and Black Friday ads and things like that. It was we had to stuff the papers full, right? The night before Thanksgiving, when all those ads would go out in the paper. But when that closed, it really put a damper on things. It really brought down the morale at the News and Messenger when they stopped printing the newspaper locally and having it printed in Richmond and then trucked up here on on a flatbed truck every day, sort of took the local out of the newspaper. And eventually the paper closed, and they took the paper out of the local area, if you will. The paper closed in I believe it was 2011 is when they printed their last edition, 2011, 2012 timeframe, which prompted that first discussion at the Prince William Committee of 100. Talking about the future of local news and what that was going to look like. So got some pictures here, just kind of, let me see if I can make myself smaller because I'm taking up a lot of room on the screen. Great time, great pictures, great. Thank you, Mike Beaty, for the pictures as always. But it's always good to get together and have these important conversations. And thank you to the Committee of 100 for what you do to keep everyone connected to the issues that are most pressing to our communities. So you can find out more information about the Committee of 100. You can go, they do have a Facebook page. I'm on it right now. It's facebook.com, PWC100 is their Facebook page, and their website is pwc100.org. So that's it. Thanks so much for listening, and we hope to see you out there as we turn 15 years old here at Potomac Local.